She's Just Funny by the Rev. Gary Davis. Okay, so easy version. This is obviously a lot more complicated, but we'll talk about the first position chords. I do G, E7, A7, D7. Okay, and later on when he does his scatting, when he goes into the alternate thumb picking, I do a same chords, but different position. We'll just do the alternate picking. Sorry, my hands are freezing. It's really cold today. Hope you're keeping warm wherever you are. Something like that. Okay. So, like I said, the chords are G. Now, if you don't know the chords, let's walk through it. You can play your G like this with the 2 on the third fret of the 6th string, your first finger on the 2nd fret of the 5th string, and your third finger on the 3rd fret of the 1st string. However, I prefer finger 3 on the 6th string, finger 2 on the 5th string, and finger 4 on the 1st. It makes life a bit easier getting the E7. That's one way to look at it. So it's so we've got a G here, and then if you choose to do it that way, you've already got your 2nd finger where you need it to go. So then put your 1st finger on the 1st fret of the 3rd string, A7. Drop your 2nd finger to the 4th string, and your 3rd finger to the 2nd string, both in the 2nd fret, and then to the D7. Keep that shape. Just take the pressure off. Drop it to the 3rd and 1st strings, and then 1st finger to the 1st fret on the 2nd string, and that's our chord progression. Okay, so it's G, E7, A7, D7. Okay, now there's a couple of embellishments and stuff, but we'd lead in actually on the turnaround. So okay, so what that is, again, this is another reason why I suppose you could do that, but personally I think it's easier for your fingers if we start on this G. So I'm going to play the 6th. Let me walk you through the turnaround first, okay? So if we start from that G position, play the 6th, then the 1. Then I'm going to drop my 3rd finger to the 4th string, 3rd fret. I play the 4th and the 1st string together, and then the 1st string by itself. Now you can lift off your 3rd finger, you've got your 2nd finger there on the 2nd fret, 1st string, but that's 4 and 1 together, then the 1st string by itself. 1st fret with the 1st finger, again 4 and 1 together, 1 by itself, and then just lift off to play here. And then we go into the D7 chord, and 2 Ds to finish off the beat pattern. Okay, so starts the pulse just on his thumb, does the alternate later on, okay? So again, always rewind, pause, whatever you need to do. And of course, if you're enjoying the videos, please consider subscribing to the channel, it really helps. And let's do the turnaround again, okay? So we have your thumb provides the pulse, okay, and then we're going to use the chord forms as we play. So we're going to pluck the 1st and 2nd string. Oh, sorry, yes, this is a simplified version for one of my students, okay. So we're going to stick with the fingers on the 1st and 2nd string here for the movable line part. Okay, so I'll show you what I mean. So for instance, when I play the G, I'm staying on the G chord, and when I move to the E7, I come down the 2nd string. On the A7, I come down the 1st string. The D7, and there's this little sort of lick here in between. So let me break it down really slow for you. So we've got the G, and we're going to play the thumb, then the fingers, then the thumb and the fingers together, Okay, so that's the first half of the bar. Now we're going to drop into the E7 and place thumb and fingers together. Now I'm going to put my fourth finger on the third fret of the second string. I can put my second finger behind it as well, because then I'll just lift off for the next part. Okay, so I'll start from the open 6, 2 and 1. Now you're probably thinking, why have the chord on? It's to develop it later on. We're doing a simplified version now, but if you have the chord forms on, you can mess around with the bass and stuff, or you can play the whole chord with the thumb instead of just the single string. Okay, but just for now, we're doing the basic strings and the movements. Okay, and then you can do whatever you want with it. That's the whole point. Make it your own. So E7. See, I'm just 6. I'll break that down even slower. 6, 2 and 1. 2 and 1 with the third finger on the third fret. Second finger on the second fret. 6, 2 and 1. And then lift off for the open string. Now I'm going to do the same movement. Move to the A7. And we're going to play 5, 2 and 1. Little finger to the third fret on the first string, fingers. Pull it back to the second fret, 5, 2 and 1. Lift it off, 2 and 1. And then I drop to the D7, play the whole chord. You can pluck or strum, up to you. And then the little lick, second finger, second fret, fourth string. I'm going to play it once, slide the 4, pull it back to the 2. Pull it off, pull it down, so you're using the left hand to help you perform the stroke. And then 2 on the 5, okay? Okay? Right, let's have a, oh, really cold. Sorry, just give me 1 second. Should learn to edit, shouldn't I? There we go. So from the A7 part, we go. So again, the reason why I'm using the second finger, comes back in the start position, okay? So let's do that really slow. The chord sequence, so it's... And again. 3 times. Now you may have noticed there that I started changing the bass. I didn't mean to do that there, but that's why we're putting the chord shapes on, you see, because then you get more interesting bass. So for instance, what happened there was... That's what happened to the bass, rather than just... So it's an option if you put the chord forms on as you play. Right? So yes, you do that. Sorry, I interrupted myself there. You do that 3 times and then you go back to the turnaround, okay? Let's do that again. So 2, 3, 4. Now, you can do that for your verses, okay? And just keeping it straightforward. Oof. Right, and it's... Adding in the extra bass there, you know, make it a little bit more interesting. Right, so that's our basic form. And when I believe, I haven't listened to it for a very long time, but when he starts singing, he takes away these parts. And I think he just goes like, sorry. Playing the chords. Like I say, I haven't heard it for a very long time, so it's not note perfect. I do apologise. But, however, to get into the alternate thumb part, where he scats, I'm taking this from a live recording. God, I learned it a very long time ago. So again, it won't be no perfect, but it's ballpark, shall we say. So to get away from just the thumb on the pulse, right, we are, we change the turnaround, which is, no it's not, it's, because we need to start alternating the thumb there. So let me show you that other turnaround. Okay, so we're starting from the G and we're going to go to a G7. Alright, so that, again, another reason why I use this G as opposed to that, so it's less movement, you know. Just keep us in that string. Okay, so we'll lead from the G and we're going to go 6. Then we're going to go 4, 2 and 1. We're going to go to the G7, 6, 2 and 1, 4. Alright, so it's very slow. Then we move to a C, and we're going to go 5, 2 and 1, 4, add the 4th finger to the 3 on the 1, 5, 2 and 1, 4. So that's, and then we'll go back to the G, 6, 4, 2 and 1, 6, 2 and 1, 4. Just keep going now, bring it down. D7, 3, 4, 3. Okay, so the thumb is now alternating. So I'll break it down again for you there. So we'll start from the G. 6, 4, 2, 1. G7, 6, 2, 1. 4. C. 5, 2, 1. 4. Add the 4th finger. 5, 2, 1. 4. Back to the G. 6, 4, 2, 1. 6, 2 and 1. 4. D7. Play everything together, 3, 4, 3. Okay. Now, for this next part, we're going to use the G bar chord, the E form. It's the E7, but in the C7 form. A7 in the, what do you call them again? Broken set form, and the D7 in the C7 form again. So let me just show you the chord forms first. The G would be the bar on the 3, second finger on the 4th fret of the 3rd string, 3rd finger on the 5th fret of the 5th string, and 4th finger on the 5th fret of the 4th string. Right. Now from here, take a look at your 3rd finger, drop that 2 frets, or pull it 2 frets to the 7th, put a C shape on, as long as you know the C shape, that'll be your 3rd finger on the 5th string, your 2nd finger on the 4th string, and your 1st finger on the 2nd string. And then to make it a 7, add your 4th finger to the 7 on the 3rd string. Now for this one we are going to walk the 3rd finger, but this is where we begin. So from here, I'm going to slide my 3rd finger, turn it into a C shape, and then add that 4th finger in. Okay. And then for the A7, I'm going to have an open 5th, but I'm going to put my 1st finger on the 5 of the 4, my 2nd finger on the 5 of the 2, and my 3rd finger on the 6 of the 3. And then the D7 shape is exactly the same as the E7 shape, but on the 5th, 4th and 3rd frets. And again, we're going to walk that, okay? So let me break it down for you. And we're using the same rhythm throughout. Okay, so on the G chord, we want to go 6, 4, 3, 2, 5, 2 and 3, 4. So, sorry. So now you see the thumb is going. It's getting more interesting, you see. Now, as I come into the E7, I'm going to go 5, 4, 3, 2. Now I'll move my 3rd finger to the 6th string, just above 6, 3, 2, 4. Right, so the bass line's getting more interesting now. But the rhythm's still the same. It's going to be like that throughout, okay? But I'll just break it down slowly for you so you can get it right. So from there, now we'll go to the A7 shape, and we're going to go 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 3, 2, 4, and then to the D7, 5, 4, 3, 2, 6, 3, 2, 4. So it's the exact same. We're just doing the same movement, okay? So it goes. exactly right there. Was I was noodling a bit. Hang on. So it's. That's the one we're looking for. So it's. Cool, no? Love it. He's one of my favourite players. He's great voice, fantastic voice. Apparently he taught Raikuda as well, so of course show why Raikuda's so amazing. All right, yeah. So again, that breaks it. We come from this turnaround into the. The scatting part that you hear in the live recording, and I do believe he slows himself down and goes back in order to slow himself down, he goes back to the original turnaround. That's how I used to play, just with my index finger. I think that is all of your bits. My hands are like icicles now. It's not even that cold here, but this part of my house doesn't get any sun at this time of year. It's absolutely freezing. Okay, I think that's it. I could do the tab on request. I haven't done it yet, but I've wrote out some bits, but it's not fit for human consumption yet. But yeah, if you want the tab, I can do that for you. Just send me a super thanks, pay what you want. Yeah, so hopefully you'll consider subscribing to the channel. It really helps. It's growing slowly but surely. And yeah, if you like the video, like it. Feel free to comment, etc. And I will see you in the next one.